What if I told you there's a game that looks like The Witcher, hits like Dark Souls, and unfolds like a blockbuster movie, yet somehow it's still flying under the radar? This is Crimson Desert, and it might be one of the most ambitious RPGs ever made. At first glance, Crimson Desert seems familiar, a gritty medieval world filled with war, politics, and survival. But within seconds of gameplay, it becomes clear this isn't just another fantasy RPG. This is something much bigger. You step into the boots of Macduff, a hardened mercenary leader trying to hold his fractured group together in a world that constantly pushes back. Trust is fragile, alliances shift, and every decision you make carries weight. But here's where things get interesting. This world doesn't just react to you, it remembers you. The people you help, the enemies you spare, even the chaos you cause it all, shapes how the world evolves. And that means no two players will experience Crimson Desert the same way. Now let's talk about the combat, because this is where things really explode. This isn't just sword fighting, it's raw, cinematic brutality. You're not just attacking enemies, you're dominating them. Grabbing, throwing, countering, chaining together attacks that feel fluid yet incredibly impactful. One moment you're in a duel, the next, you're wrestling an enemy to the ground, using the environment to your advantage, and finishing the fight in a way that feels completely unscripted. And here's the catch, it's not easy. Timing matters. Positioning matters. Every move counts. This isn't a game that holds your hand, and that's exactly what makes it so satisfying. But Crimson Desert isn't just about fighting, it's about the world. And this world, it's alive. Massive landscapes stretch in every direction, filled with detail that goes far beyond visuals. Dynamic weather, shifting environments, and events that unfold naturally around you. You could be traveling peacefully and suddenly find yourself in the middle of a full-scale battlefield. Explosions, collapsing structures, soldiers clashing, all happening in real time, with no cutscene to separate you from the action. You're not watching the story, you're inside it. In a gaming world full of safe sequels and familiar formulas, Crimson Desert feels different. It's bold, it's experimental, it's trying to blur the line between game and cinematic experience. And honestly, that's rare. Because how often do we see a game that genuinely makes you stop mid-gameplay and think, this shouldn't even be possible? So now the real question is, can Crimson Desert actually deliver on all of this? Or is it aiming too high? Because if it succeeds even partially, we might be looking at a game that redefines what open-world RPGs can be. And trust me, this is one journey you're going to want to follow until the very end.